Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. So today, I'm actually going to be sharing with you my 23andme results. I've waited for these forever. There was a little issue when I first ordered it. I ordered the first one back in November and then I sent it off and they never got it. So then they sent me a new one and it's just been a long process. So finally got the results in this morning and I could not wait to open them. So I actually know the results, but I wanted to share them with you all anyways. I do want to share with you a little bit of my background. So I am African American. Both of my parents are African American, but growing up, I've always been mistaken for being biracial. People have always thought that I have a white parent, and I don't. Both of my parents are African American. My mom is actually a little darker than me, and then my dad is actually a little lighter than me, so I'm just in the middle, I guess. So on my mom's side, I actually met my grandparents, but on my dad's side, I never met them, so I never really got to see what they looked like. I mean, I've seen a picture of my grandmother from my dad's side, but I've never seen a picture of my grandfather. And my dad, he's lighter than me and he has green eyes. And then like most of my aunts and uncles, my cousins, they're all really light skinned with colored eyes. So it's obvious that there was, I guess, something else in us. But my last name is German. So I've always just thought that I had, a little bit of German in me from down the line, But with that being said, I'm just going to get right into the results. So I was actually pretty shocked by these. It says that I am 69.6% sub-Saharan African. And I expected that to be a little bit higher, about 80% around there, but I was wrong. And it breaks it down into smaller regions. And the biggest percent that it has is Nigerian. So I thought that was really cool to know. It also says 9.1% Ghanaian, Liberian, and pause. Can we talk about how bad I messed up Liberian? Next. Sierra Leonean. It says I'm 8.9% Congolese, 4.9% Senegambian and Ghanaian. I have no idea how to say these, I'm sorry. 0.3% Sudanese, 0.3% Southern East African, 0.2% African hunter-gatherer, 13.4% broadly West African, 1.8% broadly Congolese and Southern East African, and 3.7% broadly Sub-Saharan African. Whew. So there's quite a few regions on the African side. And if I did pronounce some of these wrong, which I know I did, I'm really sorry. I'm just not familiar with these at all. So my next highest percentage is European, and I didn't expect it to be this much. It says 29.2% European. I was literally expecting maybe like 10%. But with that being said, recently I was told that my great-grandmother on my dad's side, so my dad's grandmother, she was a white lady. But of course, I never met them. My dad actually didn't know that either. So I figured that out from my oldest aunt on his side. So I didn't really know if that was true or not because I've never seen pictures. I've never really heard that up until like a couple months ago. So yeah, that was kind of shocking to me. But I thought that the German percentage was going to be a little higher, but the top percentage on here says British and Irish, and that's 10.3%. I had absolutely no idea that I had British and Irish roots, none at all. Have no idea where those came from, but it's on there. The next one is Spanish and Portuguese. I absolutely did not know anything about that. And that says 2.5%. It says 0.7% Italian, 0.4% French and German. So yeah, I was expecting the French and German to be the 10.3% that the British and Irish was, but that's not how it happened. So now I'm just kind of like, why? Like, my last name is literally German, so that was just kind of weird for me. 8.9% broadly Northwestern European, 2.5% broadly Southern European, and 3.6% broadly European. And this part really blew my mind, because just like every African American family, we're always told that we have Native American in us, which I've watched some of these DNA results, and I've realized that hardly any African Americans really have much, if any, Native American in them. And I was told I have Native American on my mom's side and my dad's side, so this was surprising for me. It says East Asia and Native American is 0.8%. I'm not even 1% Native American, so that was just really shocking for me. And then it breaks that down. It says 0.2% Indonesian, Thai, Khmer, and Myanmar. Never heard of that. 0.2% Filipino and Austroasian. 0.3% broadly Chinese and Southeast Asian, and 0.1% broadly East Asian and Native American. That was really weird for me. And then it says I am 0.4% unassigned. So my results were not really what I expected. I was expecting a higher Native American percentage and a lower European percentage and a higher African percentage, but I just think that it's really cool that now I actually know exactly what my DNA is made up of. I do want to take another DNA test though. I want to try Ancestry, and I want to see what results I get from them. But yeah, that is it for this video. And if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.